Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be continuing with the 5th episode of the Road to 2100 series. So, this is a series where I try to increase my rapid rating 10 plus 0 to 2100. We're currently at about 1990 and we are striving for 2000. If you haven't, you should check out the previous episodes before checking out this episode. It's common sense, you'll get more context. But without further ado, let us begin with the typically 3 10 plus 0 games we play if you're new here. These are some instructive games, by the way. I hope you learn a few things, at least. Let's just raise the volume a bit. And our first opponent is 1972. We have e4, e5, d4. Let's capture, and I like to play this variation. I like to follow up with bishop to c5 usually. Now, they seem to be pre-moving. Usually you shouldn't be pre-moving when it's a 10 plus 0 rapid game, but I'm not my opponent. They can do what they want. So here we have something you should be looking out for sometimes. So there is sometimes this bishop f2 tactic where after king f2 you can go knight e4. That doesn't apply here. So let's just go for d6 to prevent any e5 ideas. And remember, just because it doesn't work now doesn't mean it won't work later. So our opponent applies more pressure. Anyway, I was planning to castle on the queen side, so even if my king side structure is bad, I'm not really that worried. So let's just develop our pieces and say to your opponent, okay, I mean, you got the doubled pawns, but look at your development. You got 1 piece developed. I have 2. Well, 2, I guess. And I have 4 pieces developed. I have a massive boost in development for the ruined pawn structure. So, now the only problem I have here is that if I go queen d7, I'll get forked here. So this pawn is a bit of a problem. That's why I'm inclined to just get rid of it with f5, and I think in fact I'll do that. Because this is the really only weakness in the position we have. Sure, this is an isolated pawn, but we can deal with that rather than doubled pawns. And also, general chess advice, center pawn is better than a flank pawn. Okay, so we get bishop to d3. Let's take, that's really bad. Okay, then let's go for, actually there's an interesting idea here, because if I go f5, I think he loses a piece, in fact. Because bishop d3 is forced. And then we can take on d5, right? Yeah, I think this is why you don't pre-move in the opening that much. I mean, there's no need. It's if it's a blitz game, makes sense. You're pre-moving the opening moves, but in a rapid game, you don't really need to. Is my point. It says the volume's really loud, even though I'm not even I feel I don't know. Let me just tweak the volume a bit. Okay, that should be better. I don't know, bro. I don't care. Okay, so let's put that back in max. Okay. So yeah, obviously they have to lose a piece. They're trying to do something with the queen, but nothing really works here. Probably even something funny. I can't cast so short here. If you cast so short, you blunder the bishop with check. So I'm gonna go king d7. I just want to, like, in general here, you don't have to be greedy. Just defend your pieces, get into a better endgame, and win. And remember, trade pieces off. And, like, don't blunder. Just don't, like, if you blunder, it's really sad. So, interestingly, we have a 3-game win streak. So let's see if we can keep on. Well, not keep on, but I guess continue that. So here, don't be greedy, okay? F2 is free. It's probably the best stockfish move, but here you don't need more material. You have enough material to win the game. So just trade. Bishop. Oh, it's a bishop for a knight. I don't care. Like, you're up 2 pawns.
This is a reminder. Juhulila.
Alexa, shut up. Alexa's so annoying. I'm gonna clip that out. Remember, 5:58. I need to clip that out. Okay. I'm probably gonna forget that, but still. So here, Queen F6. Wait, don't play King 7. Queen F6. Just in general, blocking any F5 checks, and we connect our rooks. And then this is like, yeah, it's what exactly not to do. Okay, so let's just be sad, I guess. Bro. Yeah. Okay, so that's a sad start. Yeah, really sad. Okay, let's try to do something, I guess, still. Let's drink some water. Okay, so yeah, okay. So, I mean, we're down a pawn. It's not the worst thing in the world. But we did give up our bishop, but I didn't. When I gave up my bishop for the knight, I didn't think that I would lose a bishop, like, randomly. I guess maybe his sacrifice did have some merit. I think he just blundered a piece, though. Okay, so let's go back. I mean, at this point, like, I don't really care about the pawn here. Actually, what I want him to do, I want him to take the pawn, kind of. Because now I get my rook here, which is nice. Probably rook d2 is the best move, but I know he's too scared to do it. Actually, no, you can play king takes, so maybe he will do it. Maybe he's scared of, like, queen f4 or stuff, but there's nothing yet. I mean, thing is that he doesn't realize that it does, like, absolutely nothing. Like, absolutely nothing, because I can just repeat. Like, what? These random checks makes no sense. Just go for the rook d2, like. Then king d2. I'm not sure what he's scared of. And now, for white, it's worse to play rook d2 now. Because then, if you calculate, right, rook d2 takes. Oh my god, bro, what is this guy doing? Rook d2. Now it's better. So rook d2 takes king d2. Or, no, wait, I would go queen f4, then you have queen d3. I guess, yeah, and there's no. Well, I guess there is knight b4 stuff. That's true. Knight b4. No, wait, knight b4 you can just take here. Yeah. So there's, like, literally nothing he has to be scared of in this position. And then he just proceeds to play this. Well, I guess you still get a trade, but I mean, why do you have to lose a pawn? Is my question. Okay, so let's just take and take. Now I think we're back in the game because, okay, yeah, those are some nice pawns, but they'll take like 15 moves to get down the board anyway. And this knight is hanging, so you have to deal with that. And giving checks will do absolutely nothing. You just have to avoid these kind of checks which get queen trade, which we have avoided. And in fact, you'll see his king here will get weak. Maybe not weak enough to like actually do anything, but a bit weak, you know? Just to scare him a bit. Okay, but like, I can literally just move, so yeah, that doesn't do much. It does absolutely nothing because I can just move. He's forced to trade because obviously I don't have one brain cell left. I'm not gonna take like. So I think here probably white is better, but it is a bit hard to play. You see, this is like, you can't do anything with these checks. Like, okay, you're gonna check me, but what? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna give me a threefold repetition or what? Wait, 1, 2. What is this guy doing? What does he think like checking me these many times will do? My king doesn't have to like do whatever you want it to do. Like, he thinks I'm to be stupid and play this move, which isn't even stupid. I'll show you why. Well, I guess there is queen c8. No, but then there's a mate. There is queen c8, yeah. But I guess if the knight moves, you kind of have to be careful of queen c8. So just king d8, I mean, like, if you get a draw, you're happy here. Like, what is this guy doing? Now I'm just gonna play, like, I do want to play here, but, like, my knight's bad. The only issue I face here is that I'm down a pawn, basically. Or I would just like play knight e7 autopilot. And then he just gets back to this position. This is literally like the same. Okay, it's a bit different. Like, my king is on e7 now. But now, what he missed is that I have some opportunities. Or not really, but looks kind of scary. So, I think probably, see, I know when I'm to play knight e5, he's gonna go knight, probably not knight f3 because, no, he can't do any of this because, no, because, oh, he is there. Okay, so I'll probably go knight d3 or knight e3, and that's kind of what I want because I want to go knight c4. But the thing is that I can't do anything. I can go knight d3, but like, wait, maybe that's a good idea. Okay, let's try that. Because nothing is gonna happen if he just goes queen g7 and then doesn't draw for some reason. So now all our hopes of threefold are gone. I think if I play king e8, king d8, was it threefold? No, I don't think because yeah, I only took the pawn then, so it was only once. There were many other chances, like, he just could play queen f8 here. Would have been... No, he could play... Oh, wait, no, it wasn't threefold, it was just 2. Okay, so b3. I mean, it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense, because I literally just have, like, this. Now, not only does he have any good checks, he doesn't have any checks. And I'm just gonna go knight d3. And see, this is what happens when you just do whatever this is. Like, you're up a pawn, so like actually use it. Like, what are you doing, man? What is this? What is this? Like my pieces, it's probably equal or winning for black because my pieces are just so active. Way more active than whatever that is, yeah. But again, saying that and just winning this position is different. Like, you can make up words. Like, I can say, oh, this position is winning for white. But winning it is a different thing than just saying it, so. Anyway, I think, like, knight f1 just basically, like, gains a huge advantage. Because, think about it, calculate. So, knight f... what like, bro just... Like, my knight is here and my queen is here. Bro just goes to a3, a4. Like, what is this man doing? And now, literally, I just win the game again. Well, not really, but I'm basically so close to winning the game. Because he just now it's past useless because with knight f1 you had queen a4, but now you don't even have queen a4. Like this is like you have a queen and a knight, and I'm like basically about to checkmate you, and then you just move a3 a4. Like what? And now you get whatever position this is, and now you're playing for a draw or something. Like, what? Like, you cannot convince me that white is playing for a win here. Like, you just have to defend all your pieces. I just have the initiative. Oh, that might have been a blunder. Oh my god, bro. Well, if you had been able to punish that, it's a different thing, but I just blundered. Queen f3. Yeah. And now I'm forced to trade. Yeah, I'm really stupid. It's probably a draw since it's a knight endgame, but I should have went for the win. Yeah, it's a draw. Well, I mean, obviously, it's probably not a draw. But considering white's low time here, and this is 10 plus 0, and it's a knight endgame, it's probably a draw. We just have to think since we have 2 times the time. Just bring our king here. His pawns can't really get forked. We're just going to try to blockade and then push here with the pawn advantage. And our knight is very fortunately placed there because it blocks the h pawn. Now we can just go for this g pawn here. And see, as quick as that, white just like basically loses the g pawn. But when I say that, I just always like mess up. It's just a fork, king fork. Okay. I mean, it's an interesting idea, but I don't think the pawn isn't that fast. It's not fast enough because I think I have enough time to just I can just blockade anyway if I wanted to. Because I can just go knight h7 and chill. Like, there's nothing stopping me. And he's doing the horsey dance or whatever this is, bro. So he gets... See, this is what happens. And now I'm winning, actually. He somehow manages to lose 2 pawns in this easy endgame. And then he just... I was gonna pre-move for the rest of the game, so let me just lock in. What you gotta do in these kind of endgames is just like, just blindly block all the knight's squares. I think I just lost a pawn. No wait, I have a lucky, no wait, but he attacks this way. Wait, I have check though, so I don't lose a pawn. I feel like my knight's trapped. Oh my god, I blundered that. No I didn't, no I didn't, no I didn't. Go king c3. Yes, okay, that's the same thing. Wait, I just blundered. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Yeah, the problem is that if I... Oh my god, how did I lose this? I'm so stupid. My god, bro. I can't even win. Because he can't check me with the knight, which is so bad. And now, even if he just loses all his pieces, it's a draw. Which he's obviously not. Because he's literally 1900. Quite literally, I'm just dead. If he attacks the knight, it's better for me. Yo, repeat. Wait, what? If this guy loses this, I'm just... Oh my god, Oh! Oh. I just can't do anything here. Like, I just can't. It's just a draw by repetition. Like, yeah. So stupid. Okay, that was sad. Wait. Wait, if I ran the clock out? If I ran the clock out, would it count as a draw there? Because Leech has a stupid rule, if you lose on time in an equal position, that you get a draw. Like, what? Like, not equal, but when your opponent can't checkmate you. So we got a queen's pawn opening. The thing about the queen's pawn is that no one knows to play it. So just play e4, man. Like, now you're just worse because knight h5. And see, this is what happens when you play the queen's pawn. Not even 2000s know how to play it. Because this happens and then your bishop is just lost. And I have a massive space advantage. Like, look at this position. Oh, you have no attack because my bishop is just chilling. And like, you can't even get rid of my dark sword bishop because you don't have one. Because you just lost it. And now, and there are obviously theoretically some positions that like people tell you, oh, it's just bad, but like winning those as white is a different thing. You need to know how to win those. These people just like memorize d4. This is why d4 sucks. It's just bad. Like not even 2000s know how to play this opening. Like 1900s, basically 1990, basically 2000. And then watch me just trash talk and then lose this. Yeah. Okay, so I don't think that's good because you're getting the Uga pawn structure and you get the beloved square pawn structure. But anyway, white should just give up on the attack. I mean, there's nothing. If it's anyone attacking, I'm just gonna go a5 and you have no attack. Like, what is that? Literally, why are you not going f3? If you're gonna try to attack me, go f3. Why are you going e4? Like, bro, this kid doesn't know anything except attack. Okay, let's go. Why am I taking the pawn? I can just go c6. I mean, free tempi. I mean, just like when you see free tempi, you just take it. I mean, now he just has to go back. And if he's gonna play knight e3, I mean, it's not much better than knight c3, to be honest. Because my bishop is just, I mean, okay, you attack my pawn, so great. but I literally have like 20 ways to defend it. Anyway, that bishop isn't my main bishop, so I'd be happy just nullifying your attack for the bishop. And now suddenly my rook comes out, and this rook can do some damage to you. And you have no attack here. And I just blundered piece. I'm so good at chess. How in the world did I blunder piece? I am bad at this. Okay, let's do the Petrosian. Let's try doing something. I don't know. Okay. So I'm just like not gonna trash talk because it just seems like I'm just losing. But really, it might be a bit of an interesting game because people don't know what to do it. Oh, okay. Never mind. Somehow this guy knows how to do. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to play that. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. Because if it took, it's a different story. But this just is crushing. Yeah. Okay. That was sad. Okay, let me drink my water, and this is our last game. Okay, so I like this knight f3 line and this Scandi. I said this in episode 4 too, so like, and then we get whatever this line is. This line is garbage because it's just garbage. I mean, what are you doing? You're playing, bro. And now he's gonna sack on h7 like all the other kids, h3, h7, I don't know. And then he's just gonna violently lose the game because they think they're so smart. I mean, he just blundered. Blundered is crazy though. Okay, so do we go knight g5? I haven't gotten this really that early. Like, this is really early for that. But usually I go knight h2. Some do that too, and bishop g4 stuff. Yeah, and that usually happens too. And then I usually go f4. And then I usually go rook f3. And then I usually go cook them. Wait. Yeah, that never usually happened. Maybe it's a bit different. Oh, because I can't take here, because then, I mean, nothing is there. Yeah, you have queen h1 and then you have nothing. Like, bro. And there's no bishop that can check me either, so I think it's fine. I'll take the, oh my god, I just blundered. I'm so bad at this. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Yes, he did it the wrong way. You're supposed to put, no wait, it doesn't even matter, I'm just lost, oh my god. Wait, no, I have this. You're supposed to do it the other way. You're supposed to take first, then knight takes g4, you're supposed to go queen g3. Because that's just mate. For some reason, this guy just got brain damage and just forgot that's mate. But I just also had brain damage, so I can't really be complaining, yeah. So, I mean, we're good here, but I don't think we're good at all because we're going to get cooked. Like that. Yeah, and we're just cooked, yeah. And I literally can't even do anything, is the sad part. I probably can. Yeah, I'm just gonna be down in exchange, right? Cause takes. Yeah, I'm just down 2 pawns. Just sad. I don't have to take the... Yeah, just get mated. There's just nothing I can do. That might give me something. No, I can't. Yeah. Never mind, yeah. Maybe like this? Go away now. Wait, that allows here. Or does it? Yo. Wait, he might have blundered? Yo, wait, what's happening? He just... Okay, I just got, like, hope in myself. Like, what? He just blundered upon, like... Queen pawn. This guy just tried to be fancy. Like, oh my god, I'm just not gonna take his knight because I'm just so smart and, like, I should get a Nobel Prize for not taking his knight and seeing that I can take the knight later. This is what happens. You just get cooked. Bam, and then you can't even take my knight now, bro. That's crazy. Okay, so that doesn't do anything because I mean it is a threat, but it's just a simple. But I guess it helps him develop his piece. I'll give him. Yeah. So our knight is still pinned. We have to be wary of that. Let's just go for queen g4 because I mean castling kingside is just brain dead. Like, but he would have to play g6, and then I want to go for something like queen e4, or even like knight e4, just not to trade queens and do this stuff. It's okay. Yeah. So he just sacks the pawn, which I don't think is even remotely an okay idea, but I mean, free pawn. Because, again, this guy thinks he's so smart, but he's a 1900, like, chill, man. You're not like Cagnus Marlson. Like, as most people say, just don't invent the wheel. Like, you don't have to sack the pawn, just play g6, man. Like, I can... Wait, I might actually be losing. Okay, maybe I should just play... I know, because this knight is just going to get threatened. Well, actually, I can just move the knight. I'm just not sure I'm not considering that, but I'm just going to move the knight, because then it's a double thing. My knight's not pinned, and my knight's not attacked, and my rook's not pinned. And if he goes for this, I mean, I can just even sack two rooks. Not even a sack, it's just an equal exchange. In material value, a queen is worth more than two rooks anyway, so yeah. This was a better trade for me, in fact. Not even a sack. I feel like something bad is going to happen, though, with this knight. Speak of the devil. Okay, I don't think it's too bad anyway, because I can just play knight g5, and I can even just take here. I guess, wait. But taking, there might even be some tactics with, like, rook g8. No, but it's a check. What am I saying? Let's just, like, avert the check and just... Okay. So let's go for here, and... Well, obviously, queen d is great for us. He'll probably play cd, though, yeah. Speak of the devil. Okay, so... He's gonna go for rook g8, obviously. So, how can we prevent that? So, I think the only way we can prevent that is really here. Intercept the path. And then go for, like, queen e7 after he goes rook g8. And then, maybe even we can just double rooks. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. So, bishop g5. Then queen e7. The only thing you have to worry about is somehow your queen gets disconnected. Or there's tactics. Which there might be, really. So f4 isn't that scary because I have rook g1. Wait, actually... No, I do have rook g... Wait, do I? Yeah, I do. Because if he plays rook g, I have queen g. Not... Yeah. Oh, rook takes, queen takes. So, f4, rook g1, then rook takes, I have queen takes, and then after takes, I'm just up a rook for like 2 pawns, which, yeah. So my bishop's secured. I guess maybe I might have to worry about something like, no, that doesn't work, yeah. Never mind, I don't have to worry. Just go here and stable. But I might have to worry when they... Well, I guess I don't have to worry again. And that literally does nothing because it doesn't do anything. I mean, if I just go rook f3, it's rook f3, rook f2, and just like just like just like don't allow f2. I'm just fine, just extremely fine. And he can't do anything here. Rook takes. I can't play rook takes. So this pawn is technically, but I'm not sure what that does. I mean, is bro just really gonna go out in all this and just take b2? Like, bro, nobody's gonna do that. So he actually might have ideas of trapping. Well, not trapping, but disconnecting my queen. But it doesn't matter because I already have a rook on this. So anyway, I just need to somehow trade off pieces right now. And I'm just down 2 minutes, so let's just not think a lot. I don't see any concrete idea, so let's just go for this. Okay, maybe queen f7 was just better, but rook f8, and then we kind of just have to repeat, so. Well, I guess that would save me some time, so I'm just going to play queen f7 if I can next move. Well, actually, queen f7 hangs the bishop. What am I talking about? Just not play queen f7. Because he can't really give any more pressure, yeah. Like, all he does, you just can't give any more because there's always something I have. Like rook h5, I don't even have to worry about that. I can just like bring the bishop back even. And then if he doubles, I just have like, actually, is that scary if he doubles? Rook h5 and then doubles. Probably not. I have d4 anyway. Zooey Trinsic, so I'd probably play that. Huh, maybe it is a bit scary. But d4 just solves the problem. Yeah, here too, d4 just solves the problem. I'm just gonna play d4. Because there's nothing scary with the queen going on e5. If the queen goes on e5, I'll not be scared, I'll just be relieved. Because then I can go queen f7. Oh my god, did I just... Wait, I swear I did not see my queen as hanging. Wait, is my queen trapped though? Oh my god, my queen's trapped, isn't it? I swear I did not see my queen as hanging. I just got like a lucky pass with that. But sadly, it seems like we'll have to sack for the queen to stay. Well, actually, maybe not. Maybe with... Well, we might have to do something with the pawn, but I don't think there's any insane sack we have to do. Because, my idea is that, of course, if he doesn't play queen d5, or a different queen move... Wait, I don't even have queen d6, never mind. Well, queen d6, I might be able to lose this because I have 2 pawns for the piece. Well, 3, because e6 is loose too. And I already have, well, no, if I lose the piece and get 2 pawns. Oh, he just takes it. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, now that all of the pressure is just relieved and I'm just winning. That was too hasty to trade all the things because, yeah, for nothing. Your knight can't do anything because all this... The only square it can attack, try to pressure the knight, is already defended. And I can just go bishop f4, and now my bishop's doing something. I mean... Nothing, yeah, I can just do that. Like, trust me, that does absolutely nothing. Okay, maybe it does something. Should I be scared? I don't think I should be scared. Wait, this was just hanging. Okay, well, I'll just take that. Well, I can't take it, but... Ooh, wait. Am I losing? I don't know. Let's just play. We're up 30 seconds, so even if we lose a piece, it's fine. We're up a piece. Wait, do we lose a piece? I think we might lose a piece. Yeah, I think we just lose a piece. Okay, it's fine. I mean, they have like 20 years, light years less than us. If we just don't let them make a queen, we're just winning. Well, anyway, we're winning. I think he had to take a check. We just have to not blundermate, or allow him to make a queen. Easy win. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next one. Now, as I like to say, get out of here.